Hello and welcome to Talk to the Expert series on Spectrum, the Awareness Project. I'm your host Ranjana Panch, and today we are delighted to have Swati Sinha with us. Swati is a master practitioner in NLP, a life coach, and a certified CBT practitioner and mindfulness coach. She is also the founder of Be the Phonics Private Limited and the author of The Night When and the self-guided journal My Day, Recharge and Reflect. Today, we will be discussing mental health and how journaling can support personal growth and emotional well-being. So welcome Swati, happy to have you with us.
Hello, Ranjana, and
Welcome
hello,
Swati.
everyone. Namaste. Good evening.
Very good evening to you, Swati, and we are very happy to have you today with us. So let's start today's session. So
Rather,
I'll
I am
start.
thankful, Ranjana, to you and your team. It's always a pleasure to connect with all of you.
It's a pleasure. So, according to the World Health Organization, mental health is defined as a state of well being in which an individual realizes their own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to contribute to their society community. This definition highlights how mental health touches every aspect of our life. So, Swati, in your experience, how would you build on this definition? How would you like to define this definition? And what are some daily practices you would recommend to maintain a good mental health?
See, for me, mental health is a co-relationship between my mental well-being, emotional well-being, and social well-being. So it's when we talk about mental health, most of the time we are talking about the stress, depression. But mental health is something that is beyond it. So stress, depression, these are one aspect of it. But how am I able to take emotional feelings and how well do I interact with the society? So for me, it is a coordinated effort between my mental wellness, emotional and social. So I would sum it in three A's as awareness, acceptance, and affiliation.
Uh, Very
And
well
some
said.
of the daily practices to keep us holistically well. So first of thing is that we should start our day with a prayer or a positive affirmation. So the minute we wake up, most of the time nowadays we wake up with the help of an alarm clock. And we have all different types of music, sounds for the alarm, something like, all a deep sleep and all of a sudden we get up. The first thing I remember that, as an age old practice, what our saints used to do and what they used to say, that first thing many of us still do, and our elders have been doing that, they used to see their hand. The first thing that you do, you wake up and you see your hand. And in Sanskrit, there is a shlok also for this, that, Karagre Vasate Lakshmi, Kar Madhye Saraswati, Kar Mule tu Govind, Prabhate Karte Darshanam. Now, this is a chant that makes me aware, conscious that I'm connected with the divine. And everything is there in my hand. When I look at my hand, it is a realization that everything is here. I am the master of my life, my day. So that brings an awareness, a consciousness. So either you start a day with a positive affirmation or a prayer and be mindful, be aware in the present.
So being
Then,
in the present makes
yes,
things so simple.
and then we are able to channelize our energy. Next thing is get connected with the family members and close friends. So these days, we have multiple groups, chats. There is something that just for the formality, we do a good morning. But that good morning itself gives a message that I'm concerned about you, or you are there in my thought in the morning. That also helps. And when we eat, we need to eat a balanced diet. And if we are aware then we know that while we are eating, if my tongue is tasting that food only, then my body will accept it. So most of the time we are, while eating, this is very common. So we need to avoid this. So when we are
Also,
eating,
that
we need to
mindfulness.
eat. Yes,
Yeah.
when we are eating, we need to just eat
Yes. True.
and have a to-do list. So prioritize whatever is to be done. And every day have 3 to 4, maximum 3 to 4 tasks in the to-do list, and take rest. And very important, have a me time. In 24 hours, at least keep 1 hour, minimum of 1 hour for yourself, exclusive. And that me time is only for you, not that something, that, okay, tomorrow morning my kids have this, so I need to prepare this for them. And I'm thinking that, okay, this is my me time. No. Or I have an important call, like I need to check my mail in my relaxing time. I'm checking my mail. No, that is a work. That is not your me time. Your me time is only for your self talk, for your self reflection. So be very selfish to have this me time. And
Apart
these are,
from the responsibilities, what
yes,
one is
because
doing.
this is exclusively for you. At least in 24 hours, keep 1 hour for yourself and only for yourself. Focus only on yourself.
Yeah.
Indulge in your hobby. If you want to sing, sing. You want to dance, relax, sit, reflect upon yourself, but be very selfish in having your me time.
That's. I think this is something we all need to keep a note of. That taking out time for self is also equally important.
Yeah, because see, there is something, no, you cannot pour into a full cup, but you also cannot pour from an empty cup.
I can take up.
So to give something, I need to have something. And this is my energy, my synergy with myself. That is very important.
That's very well said. I hope this will help many people who are watching now and who will watch it later. So with this, I'm moving on to the next question. So
Okay.
this is like you have expertise in NLP, CBT, and mindfulness, and you have helped so many people with who are having mental health problems. So what are some of the most common mental health issues you have encountered, and how can these therapeutic approaches, as NLP, CBT, and mindfulness practices, they can help people to overcome these issues, what they are facing, what be it mental health issues or emotional issues?
So, given the situation, we all are in a tough competition, or let me put it in another way, we have made our life complex. So most of the time I find people coming to me, they are suffering from the feeling of, being missed out, or the fear that, I'm not able to live up to the expectation of the others. And all the time, what we do, we try to live up to the expectations of others. So we just forget who we are, what we want. And this then leads to stress, anxiety, depression. Also, because these days we have multiple choices to select from. So, that multiple choice also leads to a problem with decision making. So, my self esteem, my confidence, whether I'm taking a right decision, whether this is the decision that I need to take. So, these are common problems that the clients face. And definitely, with the help of NLP, CBT, and mindfulness, I try to help them to move from negative thought to a positive thought, bring clarity in their thoughts. So if somebody says that, I don't know what next to do, I feel I'm anxious, I'm not able to perform well in the organization. So that is something that the person is looking from the other's lens. So then there are a set of questions that, okay, what is it that you want? Why do you think that you're not able to perform? So many people tell me things. Who are those so many people? So gradually there are tools and ways in which we try to bring the clarity. and build self-confidence. So from problem, move to the solution. From negative thoughts, move to the positive thoughts. And with the help of mindfulness, bring your awareness to the present. So in the past, something happened, don't carry that past, because the past is only a memory. And I believe it may sound vague or weird, but I also think that future is also a memory only, because that is not reality. So whatever is happening here. And the best part or the worst part of the brain, it doesn't follow a timeline, or it doesn't differentiate between reality and dream. So whatever I command the brain does that. So if I
The
think
kind
that,
of thought.
yeah. So, if I think that, okay, yes, I am in yesterday, then the brain moves to the past. If I'm thinking about something in future, it's still not a reality, but I'm building up a castle of all the problems, all the anxieties, all the worries, and that creates a problem. And it also leads to a relationship problem, because communication is something most of us are scared. We think that we are communicating, but we are not. There are certain things that we do not wish to communicate. We just try to close our eyes to the problem or ignore it. And one day it just blows. It's like, it erupts like a volcano, and then there are problems. So acute crisis of breakdown, meltdown, work related fatigues. At times, this is also a guilt that, I'm not able to spend time with my family. So all these are the common problems.
People face. True. I think these are something like most of us we know simple points, but maybe during the day thinking about so many things, we miss out some simple things which can definitely change our outlook towards life and make our life much more simpler. Since we think and make it more complex.
Definitely,
So
on an average, a human being will be having 50,000 thoughts in a day. Take around 50,000. Out of that 50,000, only one A4 size of thoughts we are able to process. And that also we process with so much of deletion, distortion, and generalization. Because I will be hearing what I want to hear, not what you are speaking. So that creates a problem. And this is also challenge.
yeah, the perception. So with this only, like this question, this answer gives me a thought that okay, I mean, self-awareness is also somewhere very crucial part of our journey, that's our life. So the next question is something upon this only, like how do you guide people to enhance their self-awareness, and what impact does it have on our overall well-being? If a person is self aware, how does it impact their overall well-being? क्योंकि अक्सर ऐसे ही होता है ना कि हम पूरी दुनिया के बारे में जानते हैं, बट कहीं ना कहीं अपने भीतर क्या चल रहा है, we ignore that. So if you can
So
help,
so Rana, to begin with, self-awareness, मुझे लगता है that is the fundamental thing for any one of us. अगर हमको अपने बारे में नहीं जानकारी है, तो हम दूसरे के बारे में तो कुछ जान ही नहीं सकते। और फिर जो लाइफ हम जी रहे हैं, तो उसको अगर मैं एक वर्ड में बोलूं, तो वो एक खोखला लाइफ है या एक अधूरा लाइफ।
अधूरा लाइफ है।
तो क्योंकि जब तक हम अपने आप को नहीं जानेंगे, तो मेरे थॉट्स, मेरी फीलिंग्स, मेरे इमोशन जो है, वो मुझे भी इम्पैक्ट करते हैं, दूसरों को भी करते हैं। तो दो एस्पेक्ट्स हैं, देयर आर टू थिंग्स इन सेल्फ अवेयरनेस। एट टाइम्स वी आर अवेयर of who we are, but somehow we don't want to accept it. And at times, because we have been conditioned in such a way, and pardon me for saying this, that we have been conditioned not for decades or centuries, but I think we have been conditioned for civilizations and ages to live a life as expected by the others. So I need to be an ideal child. I need to be an ideal student. I need to be an ideal partner. I need to be an ideal parent, a perfect employee, a perfect employer. So most of the time, I am living my life through the others' expectation. तो कहीं ना कहीं जो सेल्फ अवेयरनेस है ना, वो जानते हुए भी एक उसके ऊपर में परत चढ़
हाँ,
जाती है।
क्योंकि एक डर सा मन में बैठ
हाँ,
जाता है ना कि मैं दूसरे के एक्सपेक्टेशंस में कहीं फेल ना हो
हाँ,
जाऊं।
वो कन्फ्लिक्ट ना आ जाए, भाई मैं तो
हम्म।
ये चाहती हूँ या चाहता हूँ, लेकिन देखो मेरे से एक्सपेक्टेशन ये है। तो जो वो
हम्म।
फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट या
हम्म।
फीलिंग लेफ्ट आउट जो होता है ना, वो कहीं
हम्म।
ना कहीं हमें रोक देता है। बट इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू बी सेल्फ अवेयर एंड एज आई सेड accept who am I, accept what I want. So to bring that self-awareness, the very fundamental thing is what is the purpose of my life. So set a mission, set a vision, a goal for your life. The way we set a goal for our work. तो जैसे अगर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन टर्म्स में बात करूँ तो हम सबका एक की रिजल्ट एरिया होता है, वैसे ही हमारे लाइफ का भी एक की रिजल्ट एरिया होना बहुत जरूरी है। एंड देन look what best matches, what can be done. So when I'm aware, only then the next journey will start. That where I am and where I want to go. और वहां तक जाने के लिए मुझे क्या क्या करना है. So where are my thoughts, my feelings leading me to? If I'm behaving in a manner, why am I behaving like that? What is triggering that behavior?
और कई बार आपने जैसे ये बात कही, तो कई बार ऐसा भी होता है कि सिमिलर सिचुएशन में अलग अलग वक्त पे, सिचुएशन सेम हो बट अलग अलग वक्त पे हम अलग अलग तरीके से बिहेव करते हैं। और मेरे ख्याल से उसके लिए वो आपने जो अभी कहा कि द पर्सन इज सेल्फ अवेयर, देन इट बिकम्स इजी टू जस्ट स्लिप इनटू दैट सिचुएशन की, मतलब वो गिल्ट फ्री होकर के डिफरेंटली भी उस सिमिलर सिचुएशन को रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं, या उस वक्त जो भी एक्शंस लेने जरूरी हैं दे कैन टेक दैट स्टेप। सो दिस इज
Definitely.
समथिंग
जैसे आपने
आई
बोला
थिंक।
ना, एक ही चीज में अलग अलग रिस्पॉन्स, वो इसलिए होता है क्योंकि उस वक्त मेरी थॉट क्या है, व्हाट इज माय थॉट प्रोसेस. तो अगर मैं अवेयर हूँ, अगर मैं कॉन्शियस हूँ, मैं प्रेजेंट में हूँ, तो मेरा बिहेवियर डिफरेंट होगा.
तो
और अगर मैं नहीं समझ पा रहा हूँ कि नहीं यहाँ पे ये करना है, तो बिहेवियर मेरा डिफरेंट होगा.
हाँ, कई बार ये कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग हो जाता है ना, लोग ऐसा सोचते हैं अरे उस वक्त तो मैंने ऐसे हैंडल
हम्म.
किया अभी, बट
और एक होता है सही गलत.
हाँ,
तो वो द्वंद ना हमारे अंदर हमेशा चलते रहते हैं.
चलते रहते
तो अब ये हमको एक्सेप्ट करना होगा कि सही किसके लिए और गलत किसके लिए.
हैं।
क्योंकि जो सही गलत है वो तीन एस्पेक्ट पे होते हैं. एक मेरा सत्य, एक आपका सत्य, और एक जो सत्य है.
जो सत्य है।
तो इन तीनों के बीच में हमेशा कन्फ्लिक्ट चलते रहते हैं.
चलते रहते
तो
हैं।
इसमें जब हम सेल्फ अवेयर होंगे, तो उस समय हम एक्सटर्नल इमोशंस और सिचुएशंस से उतना ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट नहीं हो. सो वी विल बी एबल टू टेक अ डिसीजन बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट एक्चुअली नीड्स टू
व्हाट
बी
इज।
डन. सो आत्मस्थिति, मनोस्थिति एंड परिस्थिति, इन तीनों के बीच में ना वो कन्फ्लिक्ट हमेशा चलते रहता है. एंड मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम हम परिस्थिति से गाइड होते हैं, एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स से. बट जब हम अवेयर हैं, हम कॉन्शियस हैं, तो हम अपने आत्मस्थिति, जो हमारा इनर सेल्फ है, वो जजमेंट से फ्री रहता है. तो जब हम सेल्फ अवेयर हैं, तो हमको पता है कि वी हैव टू बी नॉन जजमेंटल and handle the situation as the situation needs to be done.
वेरी वेल सेड। मेरे ख्याल से ये 50% पब्लिक की तो इसी आपके इन्हीं बातों ने प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर दिया होगा, क्योंकि ये
I'll be
इनर
very
कन्फ्लिक्ट
grateful अगर हमारी प्रॉब्लम
एटलीस्ट
सॉल्व हो जाए.
एटलीस्ट एटलीस्ट जो सुन रहे हैं, जिन्हें अभी इस पॉइंट पे इस ये सुनने की जरूरत थी, So maybe these words are just the things which they wanted to hear from someone, a third person's perspective. So thank you for sharing that. और इसी के साथ मैं अब आपके जर्नल के बारे में भी कुछ आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी दैट your journal is a self-guided journal. So it is designed to encourage personal growth. So how does journaling contribute in improving mental health? और आपको इसे डेवलप करने के लिए क्या इंस्पिरेशंस क्या थे आपके?
So journaling, so you have asked me two questions. So first, let me start with what the benefits of journaling. तो हमारे दिमाग में क्या होता है ना, जैसे मैंने बोला कि 50,000 थॉट्स जो हैं वो चलते रहते हैं. अब वो 50,000 थॉट्स अगर मेरे दिमाग में है तो मेरा 95% ऑफ जो ब्रेन है ना वो क्लटर हो जाता है. So writing it down helps my brain to only focus on what the brain has to do. Creative ideas, innovative ideas, improvements. So when I'm writing, I'm freeing my brain by almost 70 to 75% of storage area. तो अगर हम इसको इस तरीके से समझे कि हमारे पास एक लिमिटेड स्टोरेज एरिया है और अगर हम उसको खाली नहीं करेंगे तो आगे उसमें कुछ हो नहीं सकता है. So when we do the journaling, we are keeping our brain free from clutter. And journaling also helps in, as we were talking, is self-awareness. So if I'm writing down something, I'm also trying to do a reflection. जब हम कुछ लिख रहे हैं तो वो हम सोचते भी हैं कि अच्छा ये चीज ऐसी है. So that helps in self-awareness, that helps in self-improvement. It is also therapeutic in nature because there are so many thoughts and feelings and at times we are so overwhelmed. तो जब हम लिख रहे हैं तो एटलीस्ट हमें एक स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहा है. एंड जर्नलिंग इज ऑल्सो लाइक अ रिकॉर्ड कीपिंग. तो अगर हमको अपनी प्रोग्रेस देखनी है तो हम जो भी लिख रहे हैं वो एक तरीके से हमारा डेटा बैंक है जिसको हम आज हम यहाँ हैं और कल हम कहाँ रहेंगे. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो अ सेट ऑफ सेल्फ इम्प्रूवमेंट, डेवलपमेंट, अवेयरनेस, enhancing my self-esteem. Because if I'm writing down that, okay, what I did today or whatever happened, so that in a way helps me. So the purpose of developing this journal was this only, that, you know, when we start writing, so our thoughts spread too thin. तो उसको journaling को कैसे हम एक structured तरीके से बनाएं so that we get maximum benefit out of what we write. So this is a conscious effort in helping each one of the person in their journey of improvement and excellence. So excellence and improvement is a continuous process. So when we start, जैसे जो हम लोगों ने बात की कि अगर हम अपना दिन एक पॉजिटिव नोट पे स्टार्ट करें तो it helps me throughout, because then I become conscious that okay, this is what I decided. So वो चीज बार बार याद करने से मेरा जो नॉन रिसोर्सफुल स्टेट है वो बार बार रिसोर्सफुल स्टेट की तरफ जाते रहते. So the purpose of developing this journal was to provide a structured base, some prompts, so that there is not much of difficulty for people to write down. So यहाँ पे हमें दिमाग इस चीज पे नहीं लगाना है कि क्या क्या लिखना है. यहाँ पे दिमाग ये लगाना है कि इस कॉलम में क्या लिखना है, इसमें क्या लिखना है, और ये हमको हेल्प करेगा फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट. सो एज आई सेड दैट इफ आई स्टार्ट माय affirmation as I am, now each word has vibration, we all know that. And when we start something through I am is a very powerful positive affirmation that definitely shifts the perspective towards positivity. So keep it very simple. I am happy. If I start my day with this note, definitely that is going to impact my mental status, because then my brain is getting a command, I am happy, and the brain will function accordingly. At the end of the day, under the hits column, write down whatever things you think that you achieved today, you were able to do. And under the missed is something like an opportunity for improvement. Where is my learning? What else can I do? What else can I do better? And summing all these things is thought for the day. So this is your thought for the day. Write whatever thought comes to you for the day. The day was constructive, the day was fruitful, or whatever you want to write. Then there is a section as a My Canvas. So this is a blank page for you to create your own thing over here. So you want to write something. And as I know, Ranjana speaks through her art. We all know that. So for Ranjana, drawing something will be therapeutic. It will help her ease out things. Then we also have poets in our group. So writing a beautiful poem, or even, you can do some picture collage under My Canvas. Now, all these things will purposely help us in understanding our thoughts, our feelings. So if I'm writing down something, what is it that is going on? And I'm able to shift my focus to awareness. If I'm having this thought, what triggers this thought? Why am I feeling like this? What good I did? Now, many a times, what happens, I have, as you were telling that, in same situation at different times, our behavior becomes different.
अलग
अलग होता है. तो वो इसलिए होते हैं बिकॉज हमारे थॉट्स फीलिंग्स जो हैं वो मिलके हमारे एक्शन को डिफाइन करते हैं. एंड थॉट फीलिंग्स एंड एक्शन रिजल्ट इन द रिजल्ट. तो कैन वी गो बैक टू द थर्ड स्लाइड प्लीज. हाँ, सो यहाँ पे जब हम हिट्स और मिस की बात करते हैं तो इसमें एक और चीज हमको ध्यान आता है जब हम लिखते हैं कि जब हम हिट्स लिख रहे हैं तो उस समय मेरी थॉट्स क्या थी कि मैं इसको अच्छे से कर पाया या कर पाई. एंड द थिंग्स दैट आई मिस्ड, what were my thoughts? Was it a thought that, I'm not very confident? I don't know, maybe should I do this? So there was some hesitation. So that thought led to a feeling that maybe I will not be able to do this. So the action was that I'm not satisfied with the result. So when I'm writing hits and miss, I'm also processing my thoughts. What were my thoughts then? What was I thinking? So under the hits, my thoughts were positive. So that resulted into accomplishing my task. So now under the miss, I need to understand that I have to again maintain that same positivity. So if I'm confident, yes, I can do. So my thoughts are, I'm capable of doing it. So that is again bringing an awareness. And throughout the journal, I've also tried to put few short stories and illustrations. These are nothing but just a recap of what we know. So अभी तक हम लोग जो भी बात कर रहे हैं ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि हम कुछ नया बात कर रहे हैं. हम सबको ये पता है. बट सिर्फ थोड़ी सी रिकैप की जरूरत होती. So there are some short stories, illustrations, some exercises as a recap. Wake up call. This is one of the stories, a short story, that we are the masters of our destiny. तो जैसा सोचते हैं वैसा रिजल्ट होता है. So this story talks about a Japanese general. Oh, so he was going for a war, and his men were not very confident. So just he threw a coin in the air. कि head होगा या tail होगा. And then he said कि if it is head, so we will win. And he showed that it is head. So the army was very confident and they were very happy that yes, now we will win. And he said that after the battle, he told the general that no one can change the destiny. So one of the lieutenants. So general said, yes, go ahead. And he showed the coin, जो शोले पिक्चर में था ना, हेड और
हाँ
टेल वाला, तो वही स्टोरी
हम्म
यहाँ पे है। तो उस कॉइन में दोनों तरफ ही हेड थे, तो हेड टेल का कोई चांस ही नहीं है, क्योंकि दैट जनरल वाज कॉन्फिडेंट कि वी आर द मास्टर्स ऑफ अ डेस्टिनी एंड वी विल विन द बैटल।
और उसे एक
तो
थॉट ने वो कॉन्फिडेंस
बस
बूस्ट
उसी
कर
एक
दिया।
थॉट में उसने पूरे आर्मी का कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट किया। उन्होंने देखा कि हेड है, बस अब तो जीत पक्की है।
हमारे थॉट्स हमें इतना इम्पैक्ट करते हैं।
सो आपने जैसे थॉट्स के बारे में बोला, तो विवेकानंद जी की भी एक बहुत फेमस कहानी है ना। वो कभी हाथ दिखाने गए थे और ज्योतिषी ने कहा कि आपके हाथ में एडुकेशन की रेखा ही नहीं है। तो उन्होंने पूछा था कि भाई वो कहाँ होती है, तो ऐसे करके उन्होंने चाकू से अपना हाथ काट दिया,
हाँ
बोला कि
काट
देखो
दिया,
अब आ
बन
गई
गई।
रेखा।
हम्म,
तो वो दोबारा से यही बता रही कि सब कुछ हमारे अंदर है, एवरीथिंग इज विद इन अस, वी जस्ट नीड टू चैनलाइज इट।
So if someone is new to journaling, so starting writing or expressing thoughts and feelings in words can be very overwhelming. Especially if you see in our society, when women, we still try to express among our close knit group, but for men, maybe many times this becomes very difficult because the kind of pressures uh, the society has been since ages like that. So many people might find it very difficult to express. So, what are the simple tips that you can give that while writing a journal? What are the points one can focus upon?
So see, journaling is not gender based, but yes, as you said, unfortunately हमारे सोसाइटी में बहुत जनरेशन एंड
This
सिविलाइजेशन
can
से
be
ये
like
चीज
very
चले आ
over.
रही है, हाँ, कि
We
यू
find
नो
it
द
so
मेन, हाँ,
difficult
कि
to
men are
name.
supposed to behave in a particular manner, women are supposed to behave in a particular manner, एंड ये सोच लेकर के ये बर्डन हमारे लिए सोच नहीं, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ये एक बर्डन हो जाता है हम सबके ऊपर में। तो दैट yes it becomes overwhelming, but as I would say that if we journal, लिखें, तो हमें ना बहुत सारी चीजें क्लैरिटी मिलती है। और जो जर्नलिंग हम करते हैं वो हमारा एक स्पेस होता है, एक सेफ स्पेस। जैसे आपने कहा ना कि we at times talk to our friends, our close friends, but there are certain things we cannot,
So,
तो वो हमारे अंदर में चलते रहता है। तो जर्नलिंग इज समथिंग लाइक यू आर टॉकिंग टू somebody but you are talking to yourself in a writing form. So this is your safe space. You can write whatever you want and don't be very formal. जो भी दिल में आए वो खुल के लिख दीजिए, वो आपकी किताब है, आप उसके लेखक हैं, जो लिखना हो लिखें, बट जरूर लिखें। एंड स्टार्ट विथ सिंपल थिंग्स, बहुत ज्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज से नहीं स्टार्ट करिए, बिकॉज हमको जिस चीज की आदत नहीं है, so to get into a routine it takes time. So let us not start with something very complicated, very complex, that I need to make a 5-year project in journaling. Please don't do that. Start with a very simple thing like, how was your day?
baby steps.
First step. For a week, just write down how was your day. Don't be judgmental. Just write down what. After a week, add few more things to it. So how was my day? When did I smile? When did I feel bad? Now, what are we doing? We are gradually taking baby steps in channelizing our thoughts, feelings, awareness. ये मैंने ऐसा बिहेव किया, what made me behave like this? क्योंकि स्माइल करने वाला भी मैं, रोने वाली भी मैं. So when I smiled, why I smiled? When I cried or I was sad, why I was? So what made me happy? What made me sad? And both the things are in my own life. And don't make journaling a hour. If I miss it today, no problem. Tomorrow again is a fresh day. And when we do this continuously for 21 days, so our brain gets rewired. And continue doing this with baby steps. 1 week, next week, add something else, and add very simple things. Then within 41 to 48 days, हम एक मंडल कहते हैं ना कि पूरी परिक्रमा जो चीज है मसल मेमोरी और हैबिट बनने में 41 to 48 days है. Then it will become a habit. Then keep on elaborating. Okay, this was what I did. This can be done in a better manner. And this is my record, my data. Every day, look at it. Where is the scope of info? What else needs to be done? So this way, it will help. बहुत बार जैसे होता है ना कि हमको लगता है कि हम दूसरे से बात कर रहे हैं, बट बहुत सारी चीजें हम नहीं बोल पाते हैं, और बाहर के शोर में हम अपने अंदर के शोर को ना दबाने की कोशिश करते हैं, इग्नोर करने की कोशिश करते हैं, बट वो दबता नहीं है. वो बढ़ते 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 एक दिन एक्सप्लोड करेगा. सो जर्नलिंग इज अ वे ऑफ venting out the inner noise. And I'm saying the inner noise. So many thoughts. यहाँ पे चल रहा है, चल रहा है, चल रहा है. So when I start writing down, I am a calm person. I'm able to express my feelings, emotions.
Like in art also, I say that unfiltered way of
Yes,
expression, because we do use filters when we talk to any other person.
definitely. So you in journaling also you can use art.
Yeah.
And then you are an expert of arts, but I don't want to get into that
No.
subject. But still, like simple things will give you a wake up call. So if I'm drawing something, maybe flower or a simple moon or star, so I can think that what made me draw this out of so many patterns, so many objects, why this? So that will give further clarification to me about what I'm thinking, who am I, self-awareness.
And even the thought of the day, what you shared in the earlier slide also, that even there are some hits and some misses, and still at the end of the day, when we write that thought of the day, it prepares us for the next day to
Because
bounce
that is
back, to
my thought.
gather
So
all the strength.
that is my
So
thought. I
that
am
is,
the owner.
yeah,
I am the architect of it. So that ownership, responsibility, accountability, everything is with me.
that's a great idea actually. So the next question will be about our caregivers, because in our group there are many caregivers also. So uh, if you can share something for them, that how journaling can help them also, and few prompts which can be helpful. So please do
So
share that.
caregivers का job बहुत tough होता है. We all have to accept that what they go through is something very different from what we go through. And I'm being very honest, and I'm sharing few of the things that I've actually heard and seen. And it is not to criticize or judge anyone, but ये किस लेवल तक चला जाता है कि many टाइम्स जो केयर गिवर्स है ना वो एक एज ग्रुप में रहते हैं 50, 55, 60 प्लस भी बहुत बार, और उनको हर समय एक टेंशन रहता है कि व्हाट आफ्टर मी. बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स है ना वो इस बात से दुखी रहते कि जब तक हम हैं मेरे बाद क्या. तो हम उस लेवल को हम सोच ही नहीं सकते हैं कि वो किस दौर से गुजरते हैं, और जब उनके पास ऐसे थॉट्स आते हैं तो मतलब उनके पास कोई स्कोप नहीं रहता, बहुत एकदम एक्सट्रीम में जाकर के ही ऐसे थॉट्स आते हैं कि मेरे बाद क्या होगा. सो केयर गिवर्स के लिए भी जर्नलिंग विल बी थेरेप्यूटिक, बिकॉज as we said that many a times things are judgmental. I know that in this group, we all understand some level of what the caregivers go through and what are the challenges. But in general, society may still people are not very ready and not acceptable to understand these things. So they start becoming judgmental. तो वहां पे एक block आता है. So journaling can be therapeutic for them also. They can write down whatever feelings they are having. So that is their way of sharing things. And while sharing, they can also find out solution. You know, the one of the best part of journaling that I have learned. So for me, journaling has been a solution giver. क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम भी मेरी ही होती है, सॉल्यूशंस भी हमारे ही पास होते हैं. We just have to focus.
हाँ, क्योंकि कई बार वो बर्नआउट्स होते हैं ना केयर गिवर्स के, तो आई थिंक व्हाट यू आर सेइंग दैट टू रिलीज एंड stay tuned to their inner self, I think
It is very
we can
important.
use also.
It is very
It's
important for
important.
us to stay tuned to and whatever is going on within. So just be very open, take out time, even if it is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you don't have to take out hours for journaling. Just take out 5 to 10 minutes and write down whatever comes to you. Try to release whatever you're going through, those triggers, those emotions. And maybe when you're writing, you will get a solution. Something will click that, okay, yes, this is what was missing. So there are dots, the missing dots get connected while journaling.
That's very true. And it's important to connect those missing dots also.
Definitely for all of us, because otherwise loop close नहीं होगा. जब तक हम अपनी जर्नी में डॉट्स को क्लोज नहीं करेंगे ना, वो लूप क्लोज नहीं होगा. कहते हैं एक सर्कल. So that circle will not happen until unless we close those loops.
And we have a viewer, Janki Akka, who is also one of the mentors. She's watching, and she's very much appreciating the conversations what we are having, the share of thoughts from your end. She's appreciating it. I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you so
And
much. Hope I am able to contribute something positive.
yeah, definitely you are. And at last, I would like to ask you that what message would you like to give to our society?
So for everyone, I would say be yourself. Try to find out who you are. Because we have to play so many roles. Definitely, that is true. But at the end of the day, please find out who you are and be yourself. Don't try to copy anyone. Don't try to be anybody else's version. Because each one of us are unique. God has made us unique. Everybody's prints are original. Can we copy anybody else's print? So we are born original. Let us be original. Let us be ourselves and live the life. So life is a very beautiful journey. Each one of us have an important role to play. Let us find our purpose and live our life and love it and love everyone.
Yes, I think being ourselves also makes it very easy to accept others' uniqueness. So the message what you are sending, I think it's very much clear that when you accept, acknowledge yourself, definitely you are open to include other people's uniqueness also. So thank you so
Definitely,
much
when we talk
for
about inclusivity, so inclusivity is this only that if I live my life, others also have a right to live their life. तो जब हम इंक्लूसिबिलिटी की बात करते हैं वहां पे ही एक्सेप्टेंस आता है.
जी बिल्कुल.
आप मुझे जिस तरीके से मैं हूँ एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं तो मैं भी आपको उसी तरीके से एक्सेप्ट करूँ जैसे आप. अगर मैं चाहूँ कि आप मेरे अनुसार चेंज हो जाए या आप चाहें कि मैं आपके अनुसार चेंज हो जाऊं, दैट इज नॉट इंक्लूसिविटी.
Hmm. So thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge, your thoughts and wisdom with us. And everyone who is watching this live or who will be watching this later, uh, I think this was a nice conversation to explore our mental well-being and reflection through journaling. And I hope your journal, that is My Day, Recharge and Reflect, that will be a helpful tool for many others. And we will be sharing the link of this book in the comment sections so people can go through this and make the use of this tool available for everyone. And the way you have shared that how those small tips that how journaling can help us for our overall well-being, definitely it's going to be a helpful tool for everyone. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Ranjana,
And
I just wanted to say one thing. I have just shared my thoughts. No
mhm.
knowledge and no wisdom because I'm not a Gyani person.
No, no,
It's just
uh,
my thoughts, my experience that I've shared with you. Hope it connects with you. And this journal that I prepared with the purpose that it helps each one of us to become a better version of ourselves. So hope I'm successful in this mission. And your whole team, once again, thank you all. I'm not able to see all of you, but you all are always there in my heart. And whenever I talk to Shivali, I get an update of the whole team, and I see your post on Facebook and LinkedIn and other social media. So you guys are doing a wonderful job. More power, more love to all of you. Thank you so much for having me here.
it's a pleasure for us to have you. Thank you and wishing everyone. Okay, there's another message from our Facebook page. So it's Rashmi. She's watching and she agrees. The messages you have shared, especially be yourself. The quote,
Hello,
be yourself.
Rashmi, and
Yes.
thank you so much for liking the thing.
So wishing everyone happy Deepavali in advance and uh, thanking Swati and all the viewers who are present there today for this session. So wishing everyone a very happy and prosperous Deepavali in advance. Stay mindful, stay connected, be yourself, and thank you for coming here. Stay tuned to the page for many more such experts to come and share their thoughts. So thank you everyone for being there.
So, namaste again. Happy and safe Deepavali to all of you. May God bless all.
Thank you.